Good evening, good evening. This is for entertainment purposes only. Good evening, everybody. YouTube family. What did I tell you? I was going to come back on the live. I'm going to start off with Ohio. Yes, Ohio. Let's do it. I'm going to show you here now. We're doing night with night for tonight. We're not doing day with day. Night with night. Yes, very simple. I'm going to show you how this is done by actually looking at the results. By looking at the night results in Ohio. I've done every state already. Yes, to show people that this is really working. I've done state by state. Yes. Very simple. Yes. Let's do it. Good evening. Good evening. Yes. Let's do it. I'm waiting for everybody to join the live. Yes. Very simple. We're doing night with night. We're not doing day and night. Now we're doing night with night. You keep your results in one book. You keep your night results in one book. You keep your day results in one book. This is the first step on learning how to do this. Yes, very simple. Very simple, guys. This is how I show everybody how to do. Keep the results separate. Yes. Very simple. I'm just still here waiting for more people to join the live. So, yes, before we go forward. Yes, I want everybody to see it. Yes. This is how I show everybody how to do. Very simple. By what? Learning the steps on doing this. Yes. The rundown, the mirror numbers, the date sum, the hit sum, the root sum, the location, and the patterns by writing down the results. That's how simple it is. But if you're not doing these steps, you're not going to do well doing this. You have to follow the steps on your state. It's that simple. Yes. So whoever's here on the live, I'm just showing you so you can learn how to do it the correct way. Yes. The correct way on doing this. The correct way on doing this is following each step that's here. Yes, very simple. The first step is learning your rundown. Your second step is learning what? Your mirror numbers. The third step is learning your date sum, your hit sum, and your root sum. This is your navigation to the next winning number. Yes. Sixth step is your location. By writing down the results, you're tracking what they're doing in your state. If you're not writing down the results, you're not able to track what they're doing in your state. Simple as that. That's for number 6. That's for the location, writing down the results. The seventh step is what? The patterns. By looking at the results. By you looking at the results, you're going to see what they're doing in your state. By looking at the results. It's that simple. It's that simple, guys. You're going to play what they're giving you. Never play against what they're giving you. Yes. Let's do it. Good evening. Yes, good evening. Good evening. Yes, yes. Very simple. On how you do this, by following the steps on doing this. Yes, this is how I show everybody how to do. There's no one showing you the way I'm showing you. How are you? Sly Wolf, how you doing? Ultimate EX, how are you? This is the correct way on doing this. So whatever state you in, this is what you need to do. Whatever state you're actually on. If your state has 2 drawings, you keep the day with the day. If your state has 3 drawings, you're keeping the day. Yes, you're keeping everything separate. You're keeping the day with the day, night with the night. If you got 3 drawings, you're keeping if you got night with night, you're keeping night with night. Everything has to go in order, guys. That's the way you do this. Yes, just like Texas. Texas, there's 4 drawings. You're going to need 4 notebooks. In Georgia, there's 3 drawings. You're going to need 3 notebooks. Yes, Tennessee, there's 3 drawings. You're gonna need 3 notebooks. Yes. Sly Wolf, no problem. Nice to meet you. Nathan, how you doing? Not a problem. Nice to meet you. Yes. Do you have a clue on how to do this? Eve Bourne, how you doing? Nice to meet you. How you doing? Nice to meet you. Yes. I was on the live earlier today, and I told everybody I was going to come back on the live so you could clearly see what they doing in your state by looking at the results. Yes, very simple. That's how I come up with the number. How? By looking at the results and following the location in my state. Yes, it's that simple. Yes, definite. So whoever's here new, just remember, you got to follow each step here. Each step. The first step is your rundown. Your second step is your mirror numbers. John, how you doing? This is how it goes. First step is your rundown. How you doing, man? Nice to meet you. So this is how you're going to do it. Simple. You get your own notebook, 2 notebooks, and write down what I'm showing you and try it. It's free to try. Yes. Yes, definite. Whoever's new here, nice to meet you. Yes, definite. So just remember, there's steps to this. Whoever's new here, I'm just trying to go over it because a lot of people are coming on the live and I want you to see what I'm talking about. This is how it goes. If you want to learn how to do this, is learn this basic rundown. Second step is learning your mirror numbers. Third step is your date sum. Fourth step is your hit sum. Fifth step is your root sum. This is your navigation. Without having this, you don't know whatever you're playing. You don't know whatever you're going to play. The location is by writing down the results and the patterns by looking at the results and see what they're doing in your state. It's that simple. It's that simple. I'm not going to make it complicated. I'm going to make it short and sweet, very sweet. Anybody here from Ohio? Yes. Anybody here from Ohio? I'm going to just show how this is working so you could actually do it yourself. Yes. How you doing? What's happening? Yes. Wayne from Indiana, how you doing? So Indiana, how many drawings are they? How you doing from UK? How you doing? So how many drawings in your state? David Allen, how are you? Yes. So you're going to need 2 notebooks. Are you keeping track of the results of your state? Are you keeping the day results in one book and you keeping the night results in one book? Are you tracking this? Are you following what they're giving you? Ohio, I finally got it. Did I keep my word? I told you I was going to come back on and I was going to do it. There goes Ohio. Massachusetts, how you doing? California, Mitchell. Very simple. It's very simple. If you're following the results, So Ohio. Yes. I got mad love for you too. Good people. I only talk with good people. That's who I talk to. I don't talk with negative people. I talk with positive people that want to grow. That's who I talk to. Yes. I like talking to positive people that want to learn and grow. Yes, I don't talk to negative people. I don't got no time for that. Yes, definite. So let's do it. So just remember, the last three numbers that came out in your state in the nighttime in Ohio was the 864, 598, and the 991. This is for the nighttime only. Night with night. We're not doing day and night. Night with night. So you need to keep track the results from your state so you can follow it. David, what's happening? Nice to meet you, man. How are you? So now the way you do it is by tracking the results. So look, I'm going to make it easy so you can see for tonight in your state. Yes. Whoever's asking, this is the lotto, so you want to learn it. If you're interested, stay on the live. If you're not interested, there's other channels. Nice to meet you. Yes, straight up. So now this is what you're going to do. This is last night in your state, and this is 3 days ago. So it's a pick three. So you're taking the last three numbers that come out in your state. You could do it as well. Whoever's watching this live, do it as well for your state. You're taking, if you want to play nighttime, you're taking the last three numbers that came out in your state. Last night, the day before, and the day before. Simple. I'm not making it complicated. I'm making it short and sweet. So this number here, this 991, this grid here does not give you double numbers. So I want you to see this so you can see what area you need to concentrate when you're playing tonight in Ohio. So look, 991. So if you mirrored one of the nines, this is your mirror numbers now. If you mirrored this 9, what this 9 becomes? Tamika, how you doing? Yes. So now that is the first number. 194. So me and you, we're trying to play Ohio. So we try to narrow it down to make sure we're in the right spot. Because that's the key here. If you're in the wrong spot, you're not going to do good tonight. You want to make sure you're in the right spot. So the next numbers, we already got 914. So the 589, do you clearly see it? Is it right next to the 194, the 199, the 895? Do you see it there? Nathan, yes. So look at it. You got the 895. So now this last number that's up here, what's the mirror to 864? Yes, I'm going to go like this so you can see it for your own self. What's the mirror to 864? So do you see it? So I'm showing you, is this a lot of numbers, Ohio? I'm showing you the last three numbers that came out. 199 is the 194, the 895, and I just showed you the 864 is the 193. Is this a lot of numbers here? Carol, how you doing? You got to ask yourself, is this a lot of numbers? Is this confusing? And I'm going to show you how you narrow it down for tonight. Yes. So Ohio, yes. So now you see what I'm talking about. So now this is what you got to ask yourself. You already know, and I know, me and you know that this is the area we got to concentrate on. Why? By the last three numbers that came out, they all attached. Look at it. They all attached. This is not 100 numbers here. This is 3, 6, 9 numbers I'm showing you. Yes. Definite. So you see it? So who's following me? If you don't understand it, that's why I tell people, get involved, practice. Because I'm not talking French, I'm talking English. I'm showing you clearly by the results, I'm showing you literally how to track the winning number. Yes. Shirley, how you doing? Yes. So now you already see it. So now this is what you got to say to yourself. What was the winning number so we could get the hit sum for today? What was the winning number today in your state? Yes. What was the winning number today in your state? So now that number there, you're going to add up that number. What does that number add up to? The 799. Yes. What does that number add up to? Tamika, how you doing? Yes, that's how you do it. That's what came out for New York today, the 760. Yes, the 25. Yes. So now it's 25. So now what are you going to do? That 25, what are you going to do? 2 plus 5 is what? Yes, this is the hit sum for tonight. So 2 plus 5 equals 7. Then you go up 1. 7, 8. What's the mirror to 7, 8? What's your mirror? What's the mirror to 7, 8? So I want you to see it for tonight so you can see it. Yes. Yes, 2, 3. So now what you're going to do now? You're going to highlight. This is the area now. You're going to highlight 2, 3, 7, 8. Are you seeing it? What I just finished highlighting. Does anybody, do you understand what I just finished doing? I took the number that came out today to give me the hit sum for tonight for your state. Are you seeing it? So now how you narrow it down? How you narrow the number down tonight? Yes. How you going to narrow this number down for tonight when you're playing? Yes. If the root sum for today is 9, if the root number today is 9, tomorrow is what? If today is 9, tomorrow is what? Yes. So you can learn it. You want to learn it. This is how I learned. By asking questions. That's how I learned it. 9-0. So what are you looking for here? What numbers you looking for? What numbers make sense to play for tonight? What numbers make sense? You're looking for numbers that have a root of 9, 0. What numbers do you see there? The numbers that I highlighted. What numbers make sense? What's the root sum to the 073? Yes. Yes, very simple. So now, so the 073 is what? Considered what? If you remove the 1, what does that number become now? Yes. What does that number become? Do you understand what I'm showing you? So if today is the 9, tomorrow's the 0. Just trying to show you how you pinpoint what numbers you're going to play. I'm showing you the location of the number. What's the mirror to 730? Yes. What's the mirror to 730? 285, yes. So I'm just showing you the location. So the numbers that I just finished giving you, I just gave you 730 and 285. Those are numbers that make sense by the root sum and by the location of the area of the last number in your state. You understand how it goes? The last number in your state was 193. That's the 864. So this is your location here. This is your mirror numbers. This is how you learn your mirror numbers. This is the chart, the one, very simple. So this is the last number that came out in your state. Are you seeing what I'm doing here? 193, this is what came out last night in your state. What's the mirror to 864? Yes. What's the mirror to, yes, what's the mirror to that? So you see what I'm talking about. So this is your area here for tonight. So you think it makes sense? How about this number? I told you 285. So remember, the neutral numbers are 0 and 5. You think it makes sense maybe to use 028. What's the root sum to 028? Just remember, whatever number you choose, play the numbers that make sense. Today is the 29th. Tomorrow is the 30th. Play what they're giving you. Yes. So if you're looking at it, by the last two numbers that came out in your state, they're not the same numbers. They gave you 98. If you mirrored this 4, what is this? If this is 98 here, what is this here? This is the 8. If you mirrored that 4, what is that? Yes, definite. How you doing? Definite, definite. So now this number becomes what? So we got 98 here. You got the 98. So now this number becomes 98 as well. So this is 98, 8. If you mirrored that 4, that's 98. These are the results from your state. So you got 98 and you got 98 up here as well. So what did they do? They went 5, 6. What's after 6? Follow what they're giving you. I'm showing you. 98, 98, 5, 6. What's after 6? They're going up the ladder. You seeing it? Yes. David, you see what I'm talking about? They gave us, look at it. These are not my results. 98? I don't see 98 up here. If you mirrored the 4, that's 98. So they gave you 98 in the last two drawings. Are you seeing that? Is everyone seeing that or no one is seeing that? So I'm the only one that can see that. You see, yeah, David? So now, if they're giving you 98, where do you think it makes sense to play? Numbers that in that, yes, in that family, the 4, the 3, no? Does it make sense to use those numbers in this area for today? You're playing the numbers. You always they're giving you. That's how I do it. So Ohio, before we leave, I'm going to do one more state. Do you see it? Simple. Try it. If you don't understand it, I tell people practice. Practice it. How you going to learn if you're not practicing? Wayne, how you doing? Yes, do you see it? Ohio. I'm trying to make it easy as possible. I don't think it could get any easier than this. I think I explained everything, what everything means. I explained everything, what the date sum means, what the hit sum means, what the root sum means. If you don't get it, I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what else to tell you. I think I've made it more clearer than a lot of people. There's no one teaching this like the way I teach this. So now, just know that what I just finished telling you, Ohio. Now, what other state? I'm going to do one more state. You got it? Ohio? You see the area for tonight? Right in this area, you got to concentrate for tonight. You see it? Right in this area. That's what's the area you got to concentrate. What do you got? How many numbers? 3, 6, 12 numbers? Yes, definite. So the way I would play, 80% of my money would go here in this area. 20% of my money would go up here. 20% of my money will go up here. 80% of my money will go here. So I'm concentrating on the numbers that are highlighted. Yes, thank you. So whoever's new, just remember, the more you get involved, it's going to start making sense. Just like anything in life. Is something new to you? Give yourself a chance to learn it. This is what I tell people. How are you going to come up and I don't understand what you're talking about. It doesn't make no sense. Of course, you don't understand it. But if you get involved, just like how I got involved and I learned this, you can learn every step to this. Then you ain't going to need me no more. After you learn it, you ain't going to need me no more. Yes. I have a group that I go on live every day. I have a group of people that actually do this. If you want to learn it, you could book a one-on-one with me. I do this every day. People book me every day. Here's my email. You could book a one-on-one. It's just you and me for an hour. You can ask me all your questions. I'm available Saturday. I'm booked tomorrow all day Thursday. I'm booked all day for Friday. I have one spot available for Saturday. Yes, 1:15. Everything else is booked already. Because I only do this here on YouTube? No. I'm on YouTube, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, and I'm on Facebook. I go live there as well. So people book me from everywhere. So if you want to learn this, if you're really serious about this, you want to invest your time, email me. I'll teach you the tricks to this. I'm just showing you the basic. You want to learn it? Email, get involved. Simple as that. Just like anything in life, whatever you put your time into, you're going to learn it. Simple as that. Yes. Now, everybody, just remember, I go live every day, but it's a private live. You want to join the live? Here's my email. I go live every day, but it's a private live for the group. Email me. Yes, it's up to you. Yes, thank you, Nathan. Definite. So if you want to learn it, I already gave you the 2 steps. You could join the group or book a one-on-one with me. Everything is done through email. Simple as that. Yes, thank you. Yes, I appreciate you. Yes. So everybody, give me one state. I'm going to do one more state so you can see it. I do anybody's state. So yes, you can see it tonight in your state. Give me one more and I'll do one more and I'll show you. So if today is what? Wednesday, no? I need Tuesday, Monday, and Sunday. So we only need nighttime, night results. No daytime, only evening results I need. Yes. How you doing? Melissa Martinez. How are you, Tony Tone? How you doing, Tony? What state is this? Georgia. So these numbers that you've given me, they're only for the evening, correct? Yes. Georgia, this is only evening. Yes. Okay, what was it? 629? 295? And the 430. Okay, Georgia, what do you see there? You don't see anything? What numbers you see? How many times you see the 9 there? Yes. How are you? How many times, Tony, you see the 9? One, two, three. Yes, just by looking at the results. How many times you see the 0 or the 5? Yes. By looking what they're giving you. So you got it 2 times. How many times you seen the number 2? So far you got the 9 3 times, you got the 0 2 times, and you got the 2 2 times. So in your state, in the nighttime, you think it makes sense to use these numbers tonight for your state? Or play something else? Use something else? Yes. Tony, does it make sense to use the 9 or the 4 or the 0, the 5 or the 2? Play what they're giving you? Or play something else? So you're going to play what they give you. That's what I will do. Me personally, that's what I would do. So now look, you got 629. Look, I'm going to make it short and simple. We're looking at the date. So you're going to go 5 to 8. So you're going to learn how I come up with the number. You're going to see. By looking at the results, I'm showing you what they're doing. By counting out how many times they're doing it. Yes. Excuse me, guys. Definite. Let's do it. 6, 7. I want you to see it. So this is how you're going to learn it. By looking at what they're giving you, I'm actually developing the grid. Yes, you're going to see what I'm talking about. This is the 5. So we got 9, 10, 1. So remember. Now, do you see that? You're going to see what I'm talking about. You're going to see. Yes, Shakira, that's how you do it. Always play what they're giving you. That is the key. If you in the wrong location and you're playing the wrong numbers, you're not going to do well. You're not. You know how you're going to do well? If you're in the right spot and you're playing what they're giving you. Try it. Try it. You're going to come back and tell me, I hit again. Why? Because you're following what they're giving you. Yes. So very simple. We're going to look at the results. We're going to look at the results. So you got the 629. You got the 629 on the top. You got the 629 at the bottom. The 295. You got the 295 attached to the 629. So just remember, so you can learn this, Tony. The numbers are always attached. Certain numbers bring certain numbers. I hope you know this. So just remember, these numbers, the 629, the 295, and the 340, they're all always attached. Always. Look at it. You could do it from the top or you could do it from the bottom. I can show you. Look. You got 629. Look, I'm going to highlight it so you can see it. 629. Now we're looking for 295. So the numbers are always attached. So I don't understand how, if you knew the number was here, how you didn't come up with the 295 after that number. Yes. What number did you play? You didn't have the 295? Yes. So we're going to do 295 now. Look, I'm going to highlight it a different color so you can see it. So look, you got 629, 295. By the results now, these are the results from your state. Yes, yes. Rolando, yes, correct. So now look at it. I want you to see it. So now what's the next step? What came after the 295? Yes. So you can see what I'm talking about. So the last number that came out is what in your state? Tuesday. What was the number that came out at night in your state? Tony? So what are you going to do? You're going to circle that 430. Why? That was the last number that came out. Out of these three drawers, did you hit any of these numbers here? Because this looks very simple. 528, 629. How simple was this? How simple was this? I just want you to look at it. What do you see? So now, every number that came out, 629. So look at it. I want you to see it. That's 17. That's the 7. The 295 is the 16. The 430 is the 7. So what you see? What you see there, Tony? What pattern you see? Yes. What pattern do you see? So follow me now, look. We're going Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So they gave you 7, 6, 7. What's tonight? Yes. Follow what they're giving you. Play. So now, what was the last number that came out today in your state? What was the last number that came out in your state so we could get the hit sum for tonight for the next drawing? What was the number that came out today so we could actually get the hit sum for the next night drawing? So that number is what? 873. That was the number. So now that hit sum for tonight is 90. The mirror to 90 is 4, 5. Where are you going to look at for the 4, 5? In the sides or in the middle? Where are you going to look for the 4, 5? Tony? On the sides or the middle? Yes. So now you're going to get a highlighter. You're going to highlight that 4590. So what you're going to do, this is how you're going to do it. You're going to come, so you're already using the 9 and the 0 and the 4 and the 5. So now this is what you're going to do. Very simple. I'm going to give you a simple trick. Simple trick. You're going to take your finger. So you're using the 9, the 0, the 4, and the 5. So let's start at the bottom. I don't see no 4, 5. I see only the 9. So you're going to put your finger on that 9. You're going to attach it with 2 numbers. What numbers do you see there attached? What numbers do you see? What numbers do you see? Yes. So I'm going to get to it. So whoever's asking me how you got the 528, I'm just first trying to show you how you get to the next number. Yes, you're taking the 9, you're attaching it. So the last number that came out, so you could play the mirror to this number. What's the mirror to this number? Try it. Remember what I told you. 9045. Melissa Martinez, how you doing? So everybody, this is how you're going to learn it. How you think I learned it? Practicing. Practicing. Because you know what? I was determined to learn it. So if you're really determined, you already know what you got to do. If you're not interested, you're not forced to do it. You choose to be here. I don't force nobody to do anything. You want to learn it? This is how you do it. That's how I learned it. You want to take it from here to here? I'm showing you how you do it. Simple. You're going to see the outcome when it comes out. You're going to be, oh, crap, I got it. Yes, Shakira. But that's when you realize this makes sense. Why? By following the location of the last number. The last number that came out was the 340. The hit sum was the last number that came out. You told me the hit sum for tonight is 9045. So you're concentrating on those numbers in this area. Guarantee you for tonight. What's the root sum? I'm going to give you one number that I'm going to just throw off my head. What's the root sum to 740? Tony? You're going to get it. I promise you're going to get it. You're going to... Believe me, when I didn't know how to do this. Practicing. You don't know how to cook? How you going to get good cooking? Practicing. Anything you do, anything you practice with, you're going to get good at it. Of course you're going to get good at it. Yes, the root number to 740 is the 1. You're removing that. You're only trying to get the root number. The root number to that number is 11, but you're removing that 1. That is the 1. It's 11, but you're removing that 1. I'm just trying to show you the numbers that you have to choose that make sense. Even you choose 3 or 4 numbers, the numbers you're playing, let's see the outcome for tonight. The only way you're not going to see the number if they throw you a double or a triple number. You got a 90% chance on hitting that target. Yes. Nathan, what's happening? Anybody could do this. You don't need no master's degree to learn how to do this. Anybody could do this. Anybody. But how you going to learn it? Practicing. Simple as that. Yes, but that's how they make their money. So whoever's new here, the way you make the money is when the pattern's like this. When they throw in doubles and triples, that's how the house makes their money. So you can understand. Do you understand how this goes? Yes. So just remember, if you practice this, and if you're new here, I'm also on other platforms. Look for me. Numbers with Dave. Go look for me. And you can see for yourself. This is how many followers I got. Look. So you can see for your own self. 007. This is how many followers I got. So make sure you're following the right person. Because there's other people trying to pretend they're me. So you got to be careful. Here on YouTube, we good. On YouTube, we good. Here, you can't do that here. But on TikTok, there's people actually opening up accounts and pretending to be me. So just know that when you go there, you make sure you're following the person that has this many followers. Yes. This applies to California, Tamika, any state. So just remember, if you want to go to another platform and follow me on TikTok, this is how many followers I got. Simple as that. Make sure you're following the right account. I have only one account on TikTok. So you can see for yourself. You can see for yourself what I post. I can't post it here, but you can see it there. So just remember, by taking the numbers that come out, by looking at the results, that's how you come up with the winning number, guys. Simple as that. Simple as that, guys. If you want to look at this live again, look at it. Just remember, when you practice something over and over, what do you think is going to happen if you practice every day doing this? What do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen? If you practice this every day, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to get good at it, or you're going to get worse at it? Yes, simple as that. Simple as that. I don't make it confusing. I talk to you straight up. And if you want to learn it, I go live every day. Email me. It's simple. It's simple. It might seem complicated to a lot of new people. Of course, it's new to you. Of course, it seems complicated. But remember, when you get involved, by practicing, joining my live, emailing me, booking a one-on-one, you're getting involved. What do you think is going to happen if you involve other people that's trying to learn this? What do you think is going to happen? You're going to learn it. But you have to get involved. You're not going to just come on one live and expect to learn it in one day. It doesn't go like that. The more you get involved, it becomes easier. Remember that. Anything in life, you practice, it becomes easy. You want to book one-on-one? I'm available. I already told everybody, Saturday, 1:15. Email me. It's a first come, first serve, because I got other people emailing me. When I'm done with this life, it might not be available no more. So you have to come Monday. Whoever wants to book, email me. Simple as that. It's an hour session with me. It's up to you if you want to learn it. If you feel you want to invest your time to learn this, and it sounds interesting to you, get involved. That's the only thing I can tell you. Get involved. Yes, just remember, you have to crawl first before you start walking. Anybody can learn this, but you got to practice. Yes, these are the steps. Rundown, mirror numbers, date sum, hit sum, root sum, location and patterns. Every step means something. Every step means something, guys. Yes, just remember, before we finish, I'm going to show you here. Everyone is asking me how I came up with that number. Look at the results. Look at the results and what I wrote down here. Now, I'm going to write everything down so you can see. I want everybody to see it. Today's date is 10/29. I want you to look at it first before, so you can learn it. Look at it. What numbers did I tell you you're seeing over and over and over again? What numbers you seeing? So if you're following it, Barbara, yes. Yes, I want to be rich. So what numbers you seeing? So you can know how I got that number by looking at the results. I can show you. So we got the 5 2 times. Look, we wrote down the 0. What's the mirror to the 0? We wrote down 2 times by the results. You guys are seeing it? The 5. You guys see it? Remember I told you guys to write down the results to see what number are you seeing over and over in Georgia. So the last 3 results, I'm showing you how I came up with this number on top. Yes, I want you to see it. So the way I came up with that 5, you mirrored this number. What is this? We said how many times? The 0. That's how you came up with the 5. The 2, how many times we came up with the 2? 2 times, the 2. You guys have seen that? The 5, I just showed you. 5 and the 2. Then I just told Tony, this is your state. Did I just ask you what numbers you're seeing here? You see the 9 3 times, the 3, yes. And what other number? What other number I told you? The 0, that's the 5. We see it 2 times. And what's the last number that we said? The 2. The 5 and the 2. So now follow it so you can learn it. So what number is this? What does this number add up to? Seven. Yeah. Simple. And what's this number here? Got it? By the results, I just showed you how I did it. I took the numbers. So in your state, you got to look at what numbers are they giving you in your state. This is how you come up with the grid. I just showed you. Simple. Don't make it hard. I'm showing you. It's very simple to do. You're taking, I showed you the last 3 numbers in Georgia. We wrote them down. Tony, these are the results in your state? Yes, it is. So I'm asking you, what numbers are the most numbers that you're seeing? You're seeing the 9 the last 3 times. So that's the 3. What other number you seeing? The 2 and the 5, no? So we got the 5 and the 2. You guys have seen that? How I did it? Simple. So guys, the only thing I can just tell you, I'm just trying to show you and explain it to you. Yes, definite. So everybody, just enjoy your night. If you want to get involved, look at the video again. Look at my videos and you can see for yourself. I've been doing this for over 7 years. If this wasn't working, I won't be up this long for 7 years. Yes, think about it. Read the comments, what people say about me. I've been doing this for 7 years. If this was not working again, I won't be here. Nobody won't be following me. People follow me and people book me and people join my group because they know that this works. Simple as that. Simple as that. Simple as that, guys. Simple, simple. So just remember, you want to get involved? It's already 5:30. I've been on this live too long. I'm just showing you what I know. It's a simple yes and no if you want to take it to the next step. You want to learn it? Look at my videos. Get involved. Simple as that, guys. All right? So everybody, enjoy your evening. This is Numbers with Dave, the Lotto King. And I'm out. I'll see y'all later.